Hey everybody, Kiara here, back with some more Nintendo Switch 2 welcome tour on the Nintendo Switch 2. We are going to hop into this again, and we're going to be doing Area B. Alright, so here we are. Glad to see you again. We hope you enjoy your time with Nintendo Switch 2 welcome tour. Okay, so I was worried that it wouldn't actually keep my progress because I didn't see anywhere I could save the game. So I was just thinking that maybe it saves on its own. So yeah, I just left, but I'm glad to see that it kept my progress. So we did all we could in Area A. We got all the stamps. We got all the mini games done, except for 3, because I need more medals to do them. So we'll have to return here in the future. But here's Area B over here. Did you get all the stamps in Area A, the Joy-Con 2L area yet? Yes, we did. Yep, you got every last one. Good job. You can head on through. Area B is up ahead. Area B up ahead could be a little slippery, so watch your step. Oh, here we go. Nintendo Switch 2 console area. Okay. Wow, yeah, it is. I am sliding around like crazy. Okay, what's your deal? My sixth sense, it speaks to me. It's saying there's a hidden stamp near here. Okay. Let me find it. Usually they're on the edges of the platform, so I'm gonna just keep scanning the edges. Power button. Volume buttons. Brightness sensor. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know what that is. Air vent. They have air vents? Okay. Yeah, I'm learning things, you guys. I did not know that those were air vents on the top. USB Type-C connector upper. This connector can be used to charge the console's battery, connect the camera, and more. Okay, we're just going in order here. They are all in order. Audio jack. Game card slot. Microphone. The microphone can also remove background noise. Okay, so that's when you use game chat. Good to know. Area C seems to be this way, but of course I have to get all the stamps to unlock it. I'm just gonna keep wandering the sides and see if there's any new things that I should look at. Speaker. Okay. Air intake lower right. Interesting. What's your deal? I can't stop thinking about that staff member who talked like a poet. My hands continued to tremble as I handed the controllers back. Okay. Does not rhyme. I think I might be a little lost. Oh, that's right. I forgot that you could tilt the right stick down for a good look around. Oh. Like this? Oh. Okay. Just to see where I am, I guess. Air intake lower left. You could tilt the right stick left and right to pan the camera as you walk around. It makes hunting for stamps a whole lot easier. Ugh, I got one question wrong. I should review the content. So you get clear medals for playing minigames and tech demos. And the better you do at a minigame, the more medals you get. That really gets me pumped up. You get clear medals for whatever you said. Speaker L. And you get more medals the more better you do. I think I already knew that. There's a minigame where you need to guess the frame rate. This is my time to shine. You need to guess the frame rate. Okay, I cannot speak. You need to guess the frame weight. Wait. The frame weight. Yeah. I don't know how that minigame is gonna work. They have fireworks? I need to see this. So where is this? Where is this? What's it called? Where is this stamp? Because he said there's a stamp nearby. Oh, I could take an elevator. Okay, that's cool. I never thought we'd get to look around. We'd get to take a look around somewhere like this. I'm going to check out every inch of this place. Corner to corner, top to bottom. Okay, so it's got to be like down here somewhere, the stamp that I'm missing. There we go. Magnetic connector left. This mechanism attaches the Joy-Con 2L to the console. Okay, I have 3 more stamps to find. Let's do it. I don't think there's anything else over here. Okay. There's not much. Not much stuff to do over here. Let's elevator up. Okay. Now I need to look on the center of the area. Could we find any stamps in the center? Here's one. I was just skating around and I found it. Touchscreen. Okay, it makes sense that would be in the direct center. This screen is gigantic. I know, right? It really is. I think I might be a little lost. Okay. I get it. I understand. Looks like we got all the stamps here. Should we head to the next area? Let's do the minigames first and read the insights later. Have you been getting medals from minigames and tech demos? If you're going to hop back to the last area to get some more medals, you should use the X map. So you can use your medals to unlock minigames. Interesting. Alright, let's take this quiz, because it's here. It was just in my way. You can learn about the Nintendo Switch 2 console's speakers here. You'll discover how they make sound, their inner workings, and more. I am interested. Cool, then I'm going to hit you with the console speaker insights, okay? Okay, only 3 signs. Let's do it. The box is cushioned. If you look at the box containing Nintendo Switch 2 speaker parts, you'll see there are spongy cushions attached to the top and bottom. They firmly sandwich the box. Because of this, other parts won't shake around along with the box. If the other parts were to end up shaking, the sound would get muddied, and wouldn't come out as intended. Okay. Tightly sealed box. The Nintendo Switch 2 speaker parts haven't actually changed. They're the same speaker parts they were used in the Nintendo Switch OLED model, but they function a little better than on the Nintendo Switch 2 console. They produce better sound. This is because the speaker parts are placed in a box. We made sure that all the sides of the box were tightly sealed except for the front. If there's a gap where sound can leak out, it may cancel out the sound from the front, or it may come out muffled. The sound may be distorted and not come out as intended. Even though the console uses the same speaker parts as before, the tightly sealed gaps around them make the sounds come out more accurately. Playing data accurate sounds. The speakers are parts that turn sound data into sound. But when that sound enters your ears, for various reasons, it doesn't sound exactly like the original data. On the Nintendo Switch 2 console, in order to make the sound close to the original data, we edit the sound that's played through the speakers. We recorded and analyzed the sound of the speakers, and calculate how to edit the sound in advance. Nintendo Switch 2 has a faster computer. As such, it's able to process sounds in high quality. By the way, the Nintendo Switch 2 speakers are designed to fit as tightly as possible inside the console. Because of this, they actually slope diagonally downward a little. But by editing the sound, we managed to make it sound as if the speakers are facing forward. Okay, sweet, you read all the insights. I did not pay attention to any of that, honestly. I hope you won't mind if I serve you up a little quiz. That was a lot. I feel like it was easier to understand the rumble and the the other quiz that I took, but the speakers I'm not so familiar with. What is it about the box that houses the speakers inside of the console that helps it produce sound as accurately as possible? It's tightly sealed on all sides but the front. That sounds right. I'm just gonna go with it. The box that houses the speakers in the Nintendo Switch 2 console is sandwiched by which objects? Cushions. In which direction do the speakers inside of the Nintendo Switch 2 console point? Diagonally downward. Okay, only 3 questions. That wasn't bad. Perfect score. Whoa, you got all the answers right. Give it up for our new rising star. You're like a pro at speaker trivia. Okay, that was like the last quiz I had to take. Alright. Let's see. This minigame was so much fun with 2 people. And he's not even listening to me. Okay, so I need 7 medals to do this one. So let's do it. Wow, you bagged 7 medals already? Way to go. That means it's time for the grand opening. Are you ready for the minigame of your life? On the Nintendo Switch 2 console, you could touch up to 10 points simultaneously with your fingers. So we made this minigame where you have to touch 10 different places using touch controls. You've got to put your fingers on the indicated colors one after another. And once you place your finger, you're not allowed to move it or take it off of the touchscreen. It's kind of a strategy game, I guess. Gotta think about which finger you want to use next. If it's too difficult for you, you might want to bring in a second player to give you a little help. Okay. Oh, use the system in either tabletop or handheld. Okay, I could do that. I could do that. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, guys, here is what I decided. I am just going to hold the camera button and I'll edit the video in later. That is what I've decided to do. So I think, let's do this. So it says, this exhibit requires touch controls. Please lay the console flat. Okay, so I'm going to put it right here on my desk. It's going to be flat on my desk. And I'll just be holding the camera button every so, few seconds. And we'll go with that. Alright, because I don't know how to connect the capture card to it when it's in handheld. Alright, so I have to touch this. Lay the console flat. It's done. Touch 10 colored circles. Ready? Go. Oh. Don't lift any fingers. Okay. Sorry, I did not know I had to not lift any fingers. I mean, I did read the instructions, but I did not know. Okay, so I need to touch them all so that I don't lift any fingers. Touch and hold green. Oh, I see. It's actually telling me the colors I need. Touch and hold red. Okay, so I just have to keep touching the colors that they're telling me. This is like Twister. Okay. I couldn't do that one. Okay, this is like Twister. So I guess start in the middle. I think start in the middle. Okay, lay the console flat. Done. Start in the middle. So touch and hold yellow. And maybe I should start with my thumb so it can make it easier. Touch and hold yellow. Touch and hold blue. I'm using one hand right now, you guys. Touch and hold red. I think it'll be easier to just stick with one hand at a time. Touch and hold green. Okay, so all of those 5 are just from one hand. Touch and hold blue. Okay, we're going. Blue. Oh, I'm shaking. You're slipping off. Touch and hold green. One more to go. Red. Complete! We did it! Oh my god. Wow, okay. Oh, I got 3 medals? Wait, was that a hidden medal? Oh shoot, I did not know that was a hidden medal. Because I didn't know that was a hidden medal. So maybe all of the minigames have hidden medals. Are you serious? That was perfect. I bow down to you, your dexterousness. Getting all 10 points, you're playing on another level here. Check it out, part 2 is available now. Okay, so I need 16 medals to do part 2. So I'm going to put this back into the dock, you guys, and you guys could see the next minigames. Give me one sec. Okay, so that was complicated. It'll probably have to be the same thing when I do it again. For the second part. So that was 3 medals. I wonder if all of the minigames are able to have up to 3 medals, but they only show you 2. They only show 2 medals. But I wonder if there's more, but they're like hidden. Alright, let's take this quiz. You can learn about Nintendo Switch 2 console stand here. You'll learn about the particulars of the stand, such as why it's U-shaped. I am interested. Certainly, here are the stand insights. As you'll see, you'll only have to make one stop to read these. Oh, okay. Stand. There's a stand on the back of the console. You can use it to prop the console up. The angle that the console sits at can be adjusted freely. Starting from a fully closed position, the stand opens up to 150 degrees. You could fix it in place at any point within this range. The Nintendo Switch 2 console stand has a different shape from the Nintendo Switch consoles. The OLED model is pictured here. For Nintendo Switch 2, we've made it U-shaped and left more space in the middle. This allowed us to make the fan and battery bigger and add new antennas. As a result, the console is now able to perform more calculations. One more thing about the stand. It's made of an aluminum alloy, which is very light and robust. It's about as light and robust as a material known as extra super duralumin, which is used in airplanes and spacecraft. Okay, much appreciated. If you've read everything, then allow me to administer a short quiz. It's only about 2 questions long. Okay, 2 questions. Stand. What is the shape of the Nintendo Switch 2 console stand? U-shaped. The aluminum could not pronounce that word, aluminum alloy used in the Nintendo Switch 2 console stand is roughly as light and robust as duralumin. Benjamin. Duralumin. I don't know if it's super or extra super, but I'm pretty sure it's just regular. Unsuccessful. Okay. Probably super, right? I think it was super. There's only one insight, but I've marked it for you now, should you feel inclined to revisit it. I will do so. I just need to know that question. Unless they change the questions. You think they change the questions? Each time you do it? Extra super duralumin. Okay. It's extra super. Extra super. Let me take the quiz. I thought it was just regular. I need to pay better attention. U-shaped. Extra super duralumin. Perfect score! You answer all questions with perfect accuracy. Outstanding. I'm pleased to see how familiar you've become with the stand. Okay, so that's the stand quiz. Okay. Let's see. Is there another section I could go down there? Because... oh, there's a lost item. I think that's a lost item. Oh, that's area L. Okay, that's weird. Okay. Area L. Ooh, look at this. This is number 4. That's like the little area 4. Um, where's area number 2? There's number 3. Did I fall? I think I actually fell down. I was going too fast, I fell. Nice, you already got 2 medals. Go you. Then we can consider this demo, boom, open for business. Okay. Well, you'll try out the HDR experience, won't you? HDR, which stands for High Dynamic Range, is a way of producing heaps of color and light. Explosions, nightscapes, all that good stuff should look nice and shiny on your screen. This particular HDR demo lets you experience fireworks. It should feel like they really pop. You can see just how much the fireworks change by toggling the HDR on or off. Oh yeah, I've been instructed to tell you, visitors, that the brightness will depend on your TV's HDR capabilities. Let's try it out. Okay, so we're going to look at fireworks. I'm always down for a good fireworks display. Okay. It requires stick and button controls. Okay, so I need to set off some fireworks, toggle 5 times while pause the fireworks 3 times, and a mystery one. Let's do it. So A and R to set off some fireworks. Ooh. Ooh. Look at them go. Ooh, pretty. And I could toggle between SR and HDR. Set off some SR or SDR fireworks. Okay, so what's the difference between the HDR and the SDR? They honestly feel the same. Huh, okay. Toggle 5 times while paused. Oh, I could press Y to pause. And then... Oh. Okay. Pause the fireworks 3 times. Pause it. There we go. See Nintendo Switch 2 light up the sky. Oh. What? Okay. Let me do this. Oh, I guess you always see the last mission, like, after you get all of the, Look at this! I'm just spamming the buttons now. It says see Nintendo Switch 2 light up the sky. Does that mean one of these fireworks will say Nintendo Switch 2? Ooh, there it is! We did it! Nice. I kind of figured that's what it meant. You gotta see the logo. Okay. Well, let's end that. That's cool. I didn't really see the difference between SDR and HDR. But, sure. We got it. Those fireworks went up high, huh? Makes you feel a bit small in the grand scheme of things, doesn't it? You see the difference between HDR on and HDR off now? Not really. I don't really. Let's do this one. This is soccer. In this minigame, you'll need to spot the difference between pairs of videos. The image shown on screen when you play a game changes rapidly. We call the rate as which changes the frame rate, which is measured in frames per second or FPS. The higher the frame rate, the smoother the game will look. Nintendo Switch 2 can reach up to 120 FPS. Can you tell the smoothness of 120 FPS apart from other frame rates? What do you say? Want to play? Guess the frame rate? Let's try it. Guess the frame rate. This exhibit requires stick and button controls. I need to get 5, I guess. But if I keep going, I wonder if I'll find another hidden medal. Look carefully. Replay. I mean, I can't really tell because I'm not like I'm not huge into like figuring out what like frame rate is, you know? Like not huge on that aspect of the game? 30. I did it. That one did kind of look like not as smooth. 40. Got it. Okay, I guess this isn't terrible. Look carefully. Oh god, I was not paying attention. 60? Ah. Okay, it's fine. I got 3. So there are 6 times I could do it, right? So I wonder if I do all 6 correctly, it will give me the 3rd medal. I had no idea there were like hidden medals in this. Pretty great to know. I love how they're like the same questions too. So that I could like remember what I said before. What I put before, and then I could just get it again. I got it. Cool. Okay, that was number 3. Nice. Ah, okay. I got 4, so that's 1 more than I could have gotten. Seriously? Okay, that actually did feel like it was the other one. Okay. Okay, nice. I kind of guessed on that one. I guessed on that one as well. I don't really... When they go fast, it's hard to tell. Dang it! Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's a 50-50 chance. Oh, are you guys not able to see it? Oh shoot. I didn't see that you guys weren't able to see that. Um, Give me 1 sec, you guys. Sorry, I don't know why it's like that. Okay. So basically all that's happening is there's like a basketball or a soccer ball flying across the screen, and I have to guess what frame rate it's going at. So let's do this. So I could click replay, so I could then guess. Okay, I got that one wrong. Okay, my bad. I have to guess if it's a 120 or if it's an awful frame rate. Okay, I'm bad at this. I'm really bad at this. Okay, so my high score is 4. Gotta beat 4. Dang it! I pretty much just guess on all of these, honestly, you guys. Okay, you guys might be more better at frame rate than I am, but yeah, I pretty much guess on all of these. Okay. Okay. Gotta look closely. I got it. Nice. Okay, cool. 5. One more. Ooh. That's a tough one. Oh my god, I did it. Okay. Now, is that... That was a hidden medal. So, I wonder if all of them have hidden medals. Because I got a hidden medal, so... I wonder if all of them have that. Cool. We got 3 medals there. Alright. Perfect! You could even tell the difference between 60 and 120 FPS. It looks like part 2 is available if you're interested. Okay, so it costs 29 medals to do that. Hey, you get any more clear medals yet? What? You have that many? Well, I still have more than you. Alright. I don't know what they mean by clear medals, because I have gold medals, but do I have clear medals? I don't know. Okay, let me put this back into the dock and see if it works now, because I don't know if they wanted me to do this one in handheld. They didn't say nothing. They didn't say anything about it, so... It didn't tell me anything about it being in handheld, so... That was weird. That was really weird. Didn't say anything about that. Alright, so this next minigame, I need 29 medals to open. Okay. Okay, 29 medals. Let's see. There's another quiz over here. Let's check out the quiz. You can learn about the Nintendo Switch 2 console screen here. You'll find out how clear and smooth the display is, as well as concepts like HDR, VRR, 120Hz, and more. What do you think? Doesn't that just sound fascinating? Yes, indeedy. Here you are, console screen insights 1. 5 of them. Okay. Let's see. Crisp and detailed screen. If you could zoom in really close to the Nintendo Switch 2 console screen, you'd see that it's made up of lots of little dots. These dots are called pixels. There are 1920 horizontally, 1080 vertically to be precise. This is called a 1920 by 1080 resolution. That's 2.25 times the resolution of the Nintendo Switch console. In fact, it's the highest resolution ever used on a Nintendo console. As for the size of the pixels, they're the smallest of any Nintendo console to date. Having the most pixels and the smallest pixels provides a crisper, more detailed screen. Okay. Bright light. You may have noticed already, but the Nintendo Switch 2 console screen can emit some very bright light. You could also say this screen is HDR compatible. HDR stands for High Dynamic Range. The Nintendo Switch console has approximately 16.77 million different types of light and color. Meanwhile, the Nintendo Switch 2 console can use hundreds of millions of different types of light and color. In games that support HDR, it's now possible to display bright, intense light. Here's a non-HDR image. And this is what happens when HDR is used. Okay. Makes it brighter. In the non-HDR image, there's very little difference in brightness between the most vivid parts of the explosion and area around it. Meanwhile, in the HDR image, the brighter areas can shine very brightly, while the darker parts remain unchanged. But don't worry, we took care not to make it too bright. Smooth movement. The Nintendo Switch 2 console screen can change images at high speeds, up to 120 times per second in fact. So we could say that the screen is 120Hz compatible. The faster the pictures change, the smoother the movement will appear. The Nintendo Switch console screen changes images up to 60 times per second. So a rate of 120 times per second will mean that the movement looks twice as smooth. The image shown is just an example, but for games that support 120Hz, mouse movements will appear smoother. Using the right stick to look around will feel smoother, and scrolling the screen will look smoother. But that's not the only benefit. of playing games that support 120Hz, the world appears to you 1/120th of a second faster, which could give you an advantage during very intense gameplay. No, I did not mean to do that. Click the wrong one. Okay. Less choppy. Here's another thing about the Nintendo Switch 2 console screen. It can make games feel less choppy. You could also say the screen is VRR compatible. VRR is short for variable refresh rate. When you're playing a game and a lot of characters appear on the screen. Yep, that is a lot of characters. The frame rate can become choppy. Here's what's happening. It takes a little longer than normal to draw each picture. Because of this, the pictures aren't ready in time for when they're meant to be updated on the screen. So if the image has been changing 60 times every second, even a slightest delay would skew the timing. Suddenly, the pictures would update at half the rate, only 30 times per second. You can see why a game might feel choppy. So in games that support VRR, the update rate can be changed on the fly to match the image completion rate. If it takes a little longer to draw the image, the update rate can be changed to 55 times per second. This is better than suddenly dropping to half the rate, so it's less likely to feel choppy. This all means that some players find VRR compatible games comfortable to play. Okay, it can reduce choppiness. Cool. And finally, touchscreen. The Nintendo Switch 2 console's screen does more than just display images. It's also a touchscreen that you can use with your fingers. It's designed to recognize where you touch the screen. When you're touching with 2 fingers, it can tell if your fingers are close together or farther apart. This all might be familiar already, but there's a little more to this. The Nintendo Switch 2 console's touchscreen can tell the position of up to 10 fingers at the same time. Okay. Great, you read all the insights. Let's take this quiz. I am the best at learning about screens. What better way to commemorate your learning than with a quiz? Alright. Insights quiz. Console screen, there's 5 questions. The Nintendo Switch console is made up of tiny bits. What are they called? They're called pixels. They're called pickles. They definitely are called pickles. What can the Nintendo Switch 2 console's screen display by enabling HDR? Bright light. Right? Bright light. What is the maximum number of times that Nintendo Switch 2 console screen could change from one picture to another in the space of a second? 120. Which feature is the Nintendo Switch 2 console compatible with in order to make the screen feel less choppy? VIP. I love these answers. VIP is definitely it. How many points can be tracked on the touchscreen at the same time? 10. We did it! Perfect score. A perfect score! That was as smooth can be. You've clearly taken in all the lessons about the console screen. Nice! Okay. Are you enjoying the insights quizzes? It looks like you've taken quite a few. If you'd like, I could share another insight with you. Okay. You could change the mouse sensitivity in the system settings. The level of sensitivity you choose will be reflected here in the Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. So feel free to customize the cursor speed if it'll help with some of the minigames around here. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Let's see, what is your deal? I'm too old to be getting lost like this. My girlfriend's gonna be upset if I don't get back to our meeting spot in time. Oh right, I could go straight there using the X map. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you should do that. Alright. I haven't found any more stamps lately. Because there definitely are supposed to be more stamps around, right? Oh my god, look at that, I fell. I fell on my butt. There are supposed to be more stamps, but I haven't seen any. Let's see, I'm looking for level 3 in this area. Oh, what's over here? Oh, is that where it came from? That's probably where it came from. Oh, here we go. I found a stamp. USB Type-C connector lower. Okay, I'm just missing one more. But I thought I went over here before. Could have sworn I was over here before. But I didn't see anything. Oh, so this is the exit, I see. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I could be missing as far as stamps go. Is this a different elevator, or have I gone through this one before? I think this is a different elevator. There might be something down here. Oh, here we go. There it is. Magnetic connector right. This mechanism attaches to the Joy-Con 2 right of the console. There we go. There's all of the stamps that I wanted. And that means Area C is open. Nice. Oh, and here's how I get to that item that I saw before. That's a lost item. I should return that later. Okay, I didn't know it was possible to get down here. I am glad I found the way. Okay, now let's do some more quizzes. We have this one right here. You can learn about Nintendo Switch 2 game cards here. You'll learn about the Nintendo Switch 2 console's red game cards, the game card slot, and some other stuff. Glad to hear it. Introducing the game card insights. Okay, game cards is definitely something I know about. Virtual game cards, not so much. Reading data in a different way. Or in a new way. If you take a peek inside a Nintendo Switch 2 game card, you'll see it's quite different from a Nintendo Switch game card. Its data can be read in a different way. Assuming a buffer size of 4 MB, the read speed is about 5 times faster than that of a Nintendo Switch game card. However, some games may be doing more in the background than just loading. So it's not guaranteed to load around 5 times faster. Also, Nintendo Switch 2 game cards have a higher total capacity than Nintendo Switch game cards, so the contents of these game cards are really quite different. Okay? More than different colors. There are 2 different colors of game cards. The Nintendo Switch game cards are black, while Nintendo Switch 2 game cards are red. Other than the colors, they look practically the same in terms of size and shape. But there's actually one more difference. The Nintendo Switch 2 game card has a distinct shape. When a game card is inserted into the game card slot, the Nintendo Switch 2 console checks to see if the game card has this shape. This is how it tells the difference between Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch game cards. It changes the way it reads the data based on this. Okay? Game card slot. The Nintendo Switch 2 console has a game card slot, but it doesn't just take red Nintendo Switch 2 game cards, you could also insert the black ones as well. So what does this mean? It means that in addition to being able to play games that are exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, you could play Nintendo Switch games too. Certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported or fully compatible with the Switch 2. You can play many different games on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay. You've read all the insights? I'm so happy to hear that. Let's go. Since you were so kind to read all that for me, I've got a little something lined up for you. That's right, it's a quiz. Alright, I know all about game cards. I know all about game cards. Question number 1. What do Nintendo Switch 2 game cards have more of than Nintendo Switch game cards? Capacity? I don't remember ever reading that. I probably did in the thing, but I forgot about that. I think it's capacity, because I mean, the other ones don't make sense. What is the purpose of a Nintendo Switch 2 game card's distinct shape? The console uses it to determine the type of game card. Number 3. What kind of game cards can be inserted into the console? All of the above. Of course, only compatible Switch games, though. There we go. See, I told you. I knew all about game cards. I can't believe it. You got all those questions right. You're a genius. Have I finally found someone who cares as much about game cards as I do? Maybe. Alright, there's another quiz right here. Is it going to talk about virtual game cards? Oh, microphone. You'll learn about things like noise reduction, voice level balancing, and more. What do you think? Sounds interesting, doesn't it? Sure. Yeah, that's a way. Okay, here's Microphone Insights 1. 5. Okay. The microphone and chip. The Nintendo Switch 2 console has a built-in microphone designed to improve the game chat experience. Aside from the microphone, the console also contains a chip which makes people's voices easier to hear. This is handy for when you want to chat as you play. Noise reduction for games. The console's chip is designed to make voices easier for you to hear. One way it does this is by reducing the noise around you. This is called noise reduction. The Nintendo Switch 2 console uses a form of noise reduction that's been customized for playing games. This noise reduction function doesn't just focus on spoken words, it's also designed to preserve mood and emotions. Take the sound of clapping. If you just wanted to convey words, this sound would be treated as noise and reduced. We've balanced this so that the clapping doesn't go away, letting you immerse in the vibrant, positive atmosphere. It's a form of noise reduction designed for playing games. Okay. It picks up on your mood and emotions. That's interesting and kind of hard to believe. Noisy console sounds. The console's chip is designed to make voices easier for you to hear. One way it does so is by reducing unwanted background noise, such as the sound of a vacuum cleaner. But that's not all. The Nintendo Switch 2 microphone also picks up sounds from the console itself. For example, it picks the sound from the Nintendo Switch 2 console's air vent. The air vent is positioned right next to the microphone, so it ends up being much louder than a person's voice. With the chip, this loud noise is completely erased. Also, it even removes the snapping noise that you hear when you attach Joy-Con 2 controllers to the main body. It's been designed to reduce as much external noise as possible so that others can hear you. Okay, cool. Erasing game sounds. The console's chip is designed to make voices easier for you to hear. One way it does so is by removing game sounds that the microphone picks up from the TV or from the console speakers. Note this video is purely for reference. If it didn't do this, it would be hard to hear what's being said. Oh god, I hate that sound. It would be hard to hear what's being said in game chat as people talk back and forth. It can get noisy with all the overlapping sounds. Noise that gets re-amplified, like this, is called feedback. The chip does its best to remove these game sounds and prevent feedback. Although realistically, there could be all sorts of sounds coming out of a TV. These sounds can vary depending on the TV and the specific setup in your home, so removing them can be difficult. For that reason, game sounds are also sent to the chip. The chip selectively removes these sounds based on the sound quality and acoustics. Balancing voice levels. The console's chip is designed to make voices easier for you to hear. If some people are quieter than others in game chat, it might make them difficult to pick out. The chip automatically makes it so that each voice can be heard at roughly the same volume. Of course, some people are naturally going to sound louder than others, but even more importantly, voice volume differs depending on the mode. In handheld mode, the console will be close to you, delivering sound straight into the microphone. In TV mode, however, the dock can be relatively far away, which means the mic may have trouble picking up sound. Whether someone's up close in handheld mode or sitting on the sofa far from the TV in TV mode, you'll be able to hear people's voices about the same volume. On top of that, even if there are several people in front of the TV all talking loudly, the chip takes account of their individual voices and balances out the volume. That is interesting and hard to believe. So, if someone's talking really quietly into the microphone, someone's talking really loudly into a microphone, it makes sure to quiet whoever's talking loud and make whoever's talking quiet louder. That is honestly hard to believe. Hey, guess what time it is? Quiz time! Okay, Insights quiz. 5 questions. Microphone. Volume 1. Question number 1. Which component designed for game chat is built into the Nintendo Switch 2 console? A microphone. The Nintendo Switch 2 console's built-in chip removes noise to make voices easier for you to hear, but one type of sound is not removed to provide a more enjoyable experience. Clapping. The chip that's designed to make voices easier for you to hear removes a buzzing noise from the Nintendo Switch 2 console. Where does this noise come from? Angry bees. Angry bees. Yeah, Angry bees is a good answer. The chip in the Nintendo Switch 2 console that's designed to make voices easier for you to hear removes sound from the speakers to avoid which phenomenon? Feedback. The chip that's designed to make voices easier for you to hear balances out which aspect of people talking in game chat? The volume of their voices. The size of their mouths. Yep, it definitely changes the size of our mouths. Definitely. Masterful, a flawless victory. I think you might know more about microphones than I do. That was the last quiz? Cool, that was the last quiz. Okay, so let me take a look at this. So we have Area B. Area B seems done. As for the stamps... all the stamps seem done. As for... what are these? These are the test... what are these called? These are the tech demos. As for the tech demos, there's still more tech demos to do. Here's number 4. I think I'm looking for number 3. Have no idea where it is. There I go, falling again. I think I'm looking for number 3. There's number 2. There's number 3. You could try the Super Mario Bros. Demo here. The 4K image on the Nintendo Switch 2 console right now is made up of lots of different pixels. Images on the old NES or Famicom had far fewer pixels than this. If you try to display each pixel from back then with pixels on a modern 4K image, there's a massive difference. The game screen ends up looking super small. One look at World 1-1 from Super Mario Bros. Tells you all you need to know, really. Okay, let's see. So we're looking at Super Mario Bros. 1-1, the very first game of Super Mario Bros. Ever released, right? 1-1, okay. Complete a course, enter a pipe, and complete the course. Complete the course as Fire Mario, fully explore and complete the course. So I actually have to play? Oh god, I could not see what I'm doing. I could not see where I am. Oh my god. I have to complete as Fire Mario, so... Could you guys see what I'm doing? I cannot see what I'm doing. And then there's a pipe that I should be able to enter. I've never played this game before, you guys, so don't get mad at me when I don't know the shortcuts. I've never played this game before. How do I shoot fireballs? Is there a way to shoot fireballs? Maybe not. Okay, I can kind of see myself. It's difficult. It's just difficult. Okay. Am I still Fire Mario? I don't know if I am or not. Oh god, it is so hard to see. Oh god, I died. Hold on. Just move. Just move, Mario. Just go. Just go. Go up the flag. Oh, I died. Oh my god. Okay, try again. Why did it start me in the middle of the screen now? I died again. Okay. Is that because that's a checkpoint? Maybe I hit a checkpoint? I didn't even know that I hit a checkpoint. I'm bad at this game. Hold on, let me stand up. I need to see it closer. Oh, I think I lost all my lives. Alright, let me try again. Why can't it be like closer, you know? I want to be able to see it closer. Okay, so I'm up top now. I'm just dodging a lot of things. It says enter a pipe and reach the end. I don't know what pipe to enter. Because I know there's only certain pipes that you're able to enter, right? I can't seem to enter any of these pipes. Okay, I got the bottom of the thing. Fully explore and complete the course. I need to still enter a pipe and complete the course. Okay. That's tough. I just can't see it, you know, and I don't think I could zoom in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me try to enter these pipes. Because I can't seem to enter any of these pipes. Do I have to stand like right in the center of it? And then hold down? Like I'm holding down. I can also dash by holding B, I guess. I just realized that I could do that. If I hold B, I could run. I don't know what pipe to enter, you guys. Tell me which pipe to enter. Because those are the only pipes in the level, right? And then there's the one that's over here, I think. Oh, I died. My bad. Because I tried to enter the pipes, and it didn't let me enter the pipes. Which pipe do I enter? I cannot see. Give me one sec. Let me just do the standing up. I don't know which pipe to enter. I died again. How do I enter a pipe? Why am I frozen? Wait, I'm sorry, what? Why can't I move here? Hold on. I just get stuck here. Can I not go backwards? Thought I was able to go backwards. Apparently I can't go backwards. There we go! I tried entering that pipe before. But I could not seem to do it. That was weird. Oh, and it just takes me right to the end. Okay. That's cool. There we go. Get a 1-up mushroom. Is the final mission. Okay, is there a block that gives me one? Okay, one last time, you guys. I'm gonna stand up for one last time. Let's just hit all the blocks. One of them might give me, you know, what I need. Oh, the mushroom disappeared. Because I can't go backwards, apparently. They don't let me go backwards. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Try again. Okay, that's not what I wanted either. Try again. Gotta wait for these Goombas to pass. Where is this mushroom? I hit all the blocks. I hit all of the blocks. Yeah, I don't know what this mushroom is. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna keep standing, you guys, just because I don't know what this mushroom is. I probably missed some blocks. Let's try again. Okay. Try this again. It's a fire flower. So any like hidden blocks somewhere? Is that it? That's an invincibility star. Come back here. Come back here. I want you. Oh, and I can't go backwards. Oh god, you guys, I have no idea where this mushroom is. Okay. Now I know that some of the regular breakable blocks have items inside of them. Some of the regular blocks. So I just need to hit everything, I think. I just gotta hit everything. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. Just gotta hit everything. Oh, B to throw a fireball. I just figured that out. In the at the bottom of the screen it tells me. Did not know that it tells me. That's way easier. Way easier than jumping on enemies. Okay, I don't need that. Oh, was that a 1-up? No, that wasn't. What did I get? Was that just a mushroom? I have no idea what I got. Oh god. You know what it is? I just came up with an idea. I think if I get the top of the flag, it will give me a 1-up. That's a stretch. But I think if I get to the top of the flag, it will actually give me a 1-up. Because if I checked all the blocks... Okay, that was my fault. My bad. Oh, was that the top? That was not the top. Because I'm trying to hold dash and then jump so that I could get up there. It's just hard. We'll try again. Because I don't know how you get 1-up mushrooms in this game. Since I've never played it before. Oh, my bad. My bad. Oh my god, I failed again. God, I think if I get to the top of the flag, that's the only way to get a 1-up, right? It's gotta be. I feel like it's gotta be. Unless it's just collect 100 coins, but I don't think there's 100 coins in the level. I can't even see how many coins I have. No, come back here. Aw. Trying to get that star. But it's tough. At least to start from the checkpoint. Oh my god, how do I get up there? That's really frustrating. That's really frustrating. This game is really frustrating. It's terribly frustrating. lost track of myself. I lost track of myself again. Now I'm like not even trying. Give me one sec. Give me a sec. I need to look up where you get this one up. Because yeah. Because it's gonna bother me forever. It's gonna bother me forever. It's gonna bother me forever, you guys. If I can't figure out where to get it. Okay, I figured out where the one up is. It's just gonna be a hidden block, you guys. Which you guys probably knew, because everyone's played this game before, right? But for me, let me just lean forward a little bit so I can see what the heck I'm doing. For me, I have not played this game before, so I need to figure out what to do. It's not gonna be at the flag. That was a good idea, though. At least in my opinion it was. It's gonna be like right here. Right? It's like a hidden block right here. Where is it? Okay, I thought it was a hidden block here. Hold on, one sec. Let me figure out where it is again. It's supposed to be right here. That's where it is in the level, right? Okay, it's really supposed to be right there, but it's not showing me what I want to see. Let's see. It definitely is there. I'm not going crazy. It's supposed to be there. It's supposed to be there. There it is! Oh my god. I got it. I died, but I got it. Oh my god. That took too long. That took way too long to do that one. Oh my, but Jesus. Alright, we got the metal. And that's what it's like mapping each pixel from an old Super Mario Bros. Game onto a 4K screen. It looks super tiny, right? Yeah. Don't ever show me that again. Let me find the next demo. I think it's gonna be over here. Number 4. Here we go. I need 9 medals to unlock this one. You've got 9 medals we need? Looks like someone's really been squirreling them away. Just a sec and I'll open the demo for you. Now this isn't exactly a game, but do you know about all this noise reduction stuff? It's a feature of the microphone on the Nintendo Switch 2 console. It just gets rid of just about all unwanted sounds, making it easier to hear people's voices. I guess that's why the techies call it noise reduction. Go ahead and give it a test run, turn on a vacuum cleaner or something, see what's made quieter. Okay. Okay, record audio, play back your recording is the goals. The console's microphone aims to reduce noise and leave only people's voices. Okay. Try speaking in a noisy environment. Maybe run a vacuum cleaner to make some noise. Oh. I have to make noise? Like, you guys can see that I'm talking, though, because it's getting my audio. Okay. Hello. Hello. And then play back your recording. Let me see. Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3. Test, test, test. Talk. Say something into the microphone. I am talking right now. That's what I'm doing. Talk. Say something into the microphone. I am talking right now. That was not fun. Why did it sound like that? You guys heard that, right? That sounded weird. Okay. It's called noise reduction, apparently, but I sounded different in that. So how'd it go? Did the console remove the unwanted noise for you? Nothing was up but voices, right? Huh? You wanted my voice to disappear too? Ha! What a kidder. Okay. What was that? Everything? Oh, I need 16 to do this one, so I guess we have to do this one again. Because I need 16 to do it, so... That's what we gotta do. We gotta do that. So I guess I have to take it out of the console again, right? Out of the dock. So you can use your medals to unlock minigames. Interesting. Let's talk to this guy. You've got at least 16 medals, right? Touch 10 to shuffle, right? Let's open this thing. In part 1, the colors were arranged systematically row by row. But in part 2, the colors will be shuffled in a random order. Let's try it out. Okay, have it in handheld. Okay, give me 1 sec. Okay, this exhibit requires touch controls. Please lay the console flat. So I need to get 9, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be 10 rounds. So if I get all 10, I should get a bonus medal, right? That's the goal. And then I need to remember to record this gameplay so that you guys can see it. Alright, I'm ready. Let's do it. Okay. Using my hands. I think using them like one hand at a time it works really well. Alright, touch 10 colored circles. Sorry guys, could you hear me? I kind of forgot. I didn't have my microphone on me. Sorry. I was saying my hands were like all spider-legged and it was really tough. But anyways, we did it. Let's exit. We got the bonus medal. I kind of forgot I didn't have my microphone on me. I apologize. Anyways, that was the second part of that one. Okay. Are you serious? That was perfect. I bow down to your dexterousness. Getting all 10 points. You're playing on another level here. No, wait, part 3 is available now? That's like the final part. Alright, you guys, let me just put it back into the what's it called? The thing. Okay, welcome to our seriously driving me insane. Because it keeps having me take it in and out of the dock. I mean, I could just do this whole thing not in the dock, but then you guys wouldn't be able to, like, I wouldn't be able to show you guys the stuff. Anyways, I need 48 medals to do this last part of the touch stuff. Anyways, let's go and take a look. So we did all of the tech demos in part B. We have all of the stamps in part B, or area B. We have all of the mini games except the ones that are locked, of course. There is still one more I have to find in part A. I don't know which one it is, but there's one more game. And then as for this, we did all the quizzes. And we are good. Let's see. Let's go to the information center because I have something to turn in. Oh, welcome. Thanks for visiting the Lost and Found desk. Oh, thanks for turning this in. I have a feeling that somewhere out there a lost item longs for its home. Ahem. If you happen to find it, bring it back to me. Okay. Alright guys, I guess that's what I'm going to call it for this episode of Welcome Tour. Next time, we'll go ahead and head to Area C and see what that is about. And yeah, as soon as I get the medals, as soon as I get more medals and stuff, I'll probably have to come back here and do more things over here. As soon as I get the medals to do it. But yeah. Next area. Area C. We'll get all the stamps and stuff and do more minigames. So I hope to see you guys then.